Hey guys, let's finish strong this week. We're still working on money for math. Today your lesson is called Money in a Bank. We are banking, people. If you don't have your math book open, let's go ahead and go find it and open it up to page 875 for lesson 16.5 called Money in a Bank. Now it says that Jane had $123 in the bank. She went back to the bank and now she has $131 in the bank. What did Jane do at the bank? Show how you know. So I want to start off and by thinking about then versus now. Okay, this is what happened before and this is what's happening now. Jane had $123 in the bank. So I'm going to record that under then. $123. She went back to the bank and now she has $131 in the bank. So I'm going to put that one under now. Now she has $131 in the bank. So I want you to look at those two amounts. $123 and $131. What happened to her money? Does she now have more money or does she have less money? If you said more, you're right. Her money has gone up. Anytime it's going up, we can call that an increase. We could say that her money has increased. So what she did was make a deposit. If your money increases, that means you put money into the bank. We call that making a deposit. Now, if her money was less, that means that she would have had to have taken money out of the bank, and that would be called a withdrawal. Increase means it's going up, making a deposit. Decrease, going down, we call that a withdrawal. And mamas and daddies can tell you all kinds of things about deposits and withdrawals. We work, we get paid, our money goes in the bank, making a deposit. Then we have to buy groceries and pay bills, do something fun. We have to take money out of the bank. That is called a withdrawal. When you put money into a bank, it is called a deposit. When you take money out of a bank, it is called a withdrawal. Let's jump right straight down here. Write a number sentence to solve each problem, then circle deposit or withdrawal. Sasha had $58 in the bank. She went to the bank and put in $24. How much money does Sasha have in the bank now? So I want you to be thinking, as I read it again, think, does she have more or does she have less now? So Sasha had $58 in the bank, and she went to the bank and put in $24. More or less? If you said more, you've got it. Her money is increasing. It's going up because she put more money in. How much money does Sasha have in the bank now? Well, she had $58. We might call that then. Now she put in $24, and we're going to add those two together to find out how much money does she have in all. 58 plus 24. If you like to use mental math and you want to add side to side, that's fine. If you like to use the standard algorithm, stack and add, I'll give you a hint. That's what us mamas and daddies like to do because that's how we learned it when we were in school. This is always a good idea. If I stack them and add them, it's just important that I line up my ones place with my ones place and my tens place with my tens place. Then I can begin adding in the ones. And I know that 8 plus 4 is 12. And 12 is really like thinking about 1 10, 2 ones. Remember, that still says 12, just looks a little different. Now I can add in the tens place. 5, 6, 7, but I can't forget that one more. That makes 8. So right now, wow, Sasha has $82 in the bank. Now remember those new terms we just talked about. Did she make a deposit when she put money in, or did she make a withdrawal by taking money out? If you said deposit, then you've got it. When we put money in the bank, that's making a deposit. If we take money out of the bank, that is making a withdrawal. All right, so let's look together at this next one that says Matt had $75 in the bank. He went to the bank and took out $21. How much money does Matt have in the bank now? So I want you to think about that. Does he have more in the bank now or does he have less in the bank now? Matt had $75 in the bank. He went to the bank and took out 21. If he took out, that means he has less. His money is going down. And if he took out, is that a deposit or a withdrawal? If you said withdrawal, then that's perfect. You can go ahead and circle it down there. When you're taking money out, that's a withdrawal. Now he started with 75, so I'm going to put that in the first blank. And he took out 21. So took out means it's going to be a less. We're going to subtract 21 to find out how much money does Matt have in the bank now. And again, you can subtract using mental math, or you can subtract using the standard algorithm where you stack them. Just making sure that your ones are with your ones, your tens are with your tens. Starting in the ones place, let's subtract. 5, take away 1. Remember, taking away, that leaves us with 4. 7 tens, take away 2 tens, leaves us with 5 tens. So Matt now has $54 in the bank. Because he had 75, he took out 21, he withdrew 21, and he's left with 54. Let's look at a few of these together. Turning to the next page, Caitlin. Hey, Caitlin. We're all saying hi. Caitlin made a withdrawal from the bank on Saturday that was $20 more than the withdrawal she made on Friday. So guys, she made 2 withdrawals. One's on Friday, one on Saturday. Caitlin made a withdrawal of $35 on Saturday. What was the amount of Caitlin's withdrawal on Friday? Well, Caitlin made a withdrawal, that means she took money out from the bank on Saturday that was $20 more than the withdrawal she made on Friday. So Saturday's is $20 more. So I could think about Friday's withdrawal, but then Saturday's going to be $20 more. So if I think about Friday and I think about Saturday, I know that Saturday's has to be $20 more than Friday. So Caitlin made a withdrawal of $35 on Saturday. So I'm going to write $35 on Saturday is what she withdrew. But the question that I'm trying to find out is, what was the amount of Caitlin's withdrawal on Friday? Well, I know that she withdrew $35 on Saturday because it tells me that, but it's telling us that that's $20 more than the deposit she made, or the withdrawal she made on Friday. This is $20 more. So if I take away 20, what would that be? I'm going to let you solve it. 35 take away 20 is going to give me the answer that we're looking for. 35 take away 20 will give me the answer of her her withdrawal on Friday. Number 7 says Kevin made a deposit of $120 on Wednesday. So think about that. Deposit, put money in. And a deposit of $53 on Thursday. Again, deposit, put money in. How much larger was his deposit on Wednesday than on Thursday? We're comparing the 2 deposits. If I'm comparing the 2 deposits to find which one is or how much larger, your hint is to subtract. Take the larger minus the smaller to tell you how much more. So you write your own number sentence. Number 8. Lucy had $73 in the bank. Then she made 2 deposits of $20 each. How much money does she have in the bank now? She made 2 deposits of $20 each. 2 deposits, $20 and $20. How much did she deposit? 2 $20 deposits. So count with me by 20s. 20, 40. She made 2 $20 deposits, so that means she made a $40 deposit. She had 73, and she deposited $40. So we're going to add to find out how much she has now. Deposit means we're putting in. But that's not the end of the problem. The next day, Lucy made a withdrawal of 25. So what does that mean that she made a withdrawal? She took money out. She made a withdrawal of $25. How much money does she have left in the bank now? Well, we have to take how much money she had, whatever you find here, and then we're going to take away 25 because she took away 25 to find out how much she has left. This is a two-step problem. Y'all remember practicing those multi-step problems, don't you? We do them all the time. Number 9 says, write and solve a problem about making a deposit or a withdrawal at a bank. That's where you get to write your own word problem. It's going to be something like this or like this or like this, but you get to write your own word problem about making a deposit or withdrawal. But you know what I'm just realizing? Is I skipped a page. I hope that wasn't too confusing for you that you had to skip a page. So sorry, my friends. So now I'm looking back. But you can do this. You're going to read the problem, solve it, and decide if it's a withdrawal, deposit or withdrawal. Read the problem, solve it, decide if it's a deposit or a withdrawal. So look at number 3, solve the problem, show how you solved it. Carmen had $112 in the bank. Then she made a deposit of $53. She's putting money in. Her money's growing. A day later, she made a withdrawal of $25. How much money does Carmen have in the bank now? If she made a deposit of $53, we're going to add $53. If she made a withdrawal of $25, then we're going to take $25 away from that amount. She started with $112. She made a deposit of $53, so I can find out how much she has now. And then we're going to take away $25 from that to find out our answer. You're going to do great. Call or text me with questions.